Imagine a world without computers. No smartphones, no internet, no laptops. How would people communicate? How would businesses operate? How would societies evolve? Today, in the first episode of our What If series, we'll dive into a thought-provoking journey exploring a world without computers. Get ready for an eye-opening experience. Without computers, communication would remain slow and cumbersome. Letters and landline phones would dominate, and instant messaging or video calls would be unimaginable. Long-distance relationships and global collaborations would suffer, creating a more isolated world. Businesses would struggle to keep up with demand. Inventory management, customer databases, and financial tracking would rely on manual systems. Global trade networks would be less efficient, and e-commerce simply non-existent. Small businesses and startups might never thrive in such an environment. Stock markets would operate manually, with paper-based transactions slowing the pace of trading. Cryptocurrencies? They would remain a fantasy. Traditional currencies would dominate, but global financial systems would lack the efficiency and speed we take for granted today. The absence of computers would revolutionize healthcare, but not in a good way. No digital records, no advanced imaging systems, no AI diagnostics. Research and development for new medicines would slow dramatically, and global pandemics would be even harder to manage. Governments would drown in paperwork. Administrative tasks like census taking, tax collection, and policy implementation would be painfully slow. Elections would rely on manual counting, increasing the chances of fraud and delays in results. Without computers, politics would be less transparent. Campaigns would rely on traditional media like posters and rallies, while elections would be prone to delays and inaccuracies. The spread of political ideologies across borders would be significantly hindered. Air travel would be chaotic. Flight navigation and scheduling would depend on outdated methods, leading to increased delays and safety risks. Global tourism would shrink, limiting cultural exchange and international connectivity. Art and culture would be less accessible. Without digital platforms, global audiences wouldn't experience diverse music, movies, and literature. Creativity would remain local, and the global exchange of ideas would stagnate. Agriculture and industry would suffer from a lack of automation. Farmers would rely on manual labor, reducing yields. Factories would struggle to increase efficiency without computer-controlled systems, limiting production and innovation. Law enforcement would face significant challenges. Tracking criminals, solving cases, and managing evidence would rely on manual systems. Smuggling and organized crime might increase, while police pursuits would lack the sophistication of modern technology. It's hard to imagine life without computers when they've transformed every aspect of our world. From communication to healthcare, they've brought us closer and made our lives easier. If you enjoyed this episode of What If, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Share it with friends to spark more fascinating discussions. See you in the next episode.